Alrighty, I just finished my Mossberg 500 review, so I figure now I'll do this. It's the crkt hissatsu. It's spelt Hissatsu. It's a combat knife. Nothing more, nothing less. This blade is too fragile, in my opinion, to use as a bushcraft knife or anything else. It's strictly combat. Am I going to use it for camping? Probably. The handles feel like an injected polymer. So does this butt pad, end cap, whatever you want to call it. But end cap feels almost like the texture of the sheath. A sheath. These belt loops are too small for any belt ever. I've got the mil-spec belts they give out when you're in ROTC or Boy Scouts. I don't know if they're mil-spec. I don't know if that's what they're called. They don't fit. It's about 6 millimeters, 5 millimeters of being too wide, the belt is. So I took a piece of British paracord and just ran it through and made thick belt loops. These will fit anything, and they're tight enough where you get a whole belt through and it'll be nice and snug. Speaking of that, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rivets. Any configuration you want to do with paracord, you can. So let's get on to the knife. It's a beast. It's a crkt. I've probably should have spent closer to $75 for it. I got it for $20 because I bought a shotgun in the same day. That's where it says hissatsu. I don't know if you can read that. I have no idea what the steel is, but needless to say, it's a beast. I mean, to start off, it's a crkt. How can you go wrong? I'll give you a full view of it. It's quite large. What's something you know the size of? Here we go. This is a mini Bic lighter, if that gives you an idea. Move back a bit. You gotta be kidding. So yeah, that's the size ratio. All in all though, it's a pretty awesome knife. Obviously it's desert tan, and the sheath matches it very well. As sharpness goes, I bought it and the edge was kind of rounded out, and as someone with a stone or something else, they didn't keep it at a consistent angle, and it's kind of like the opposite of being hollow ground, where it makes a fancy V that's curved in. I'm not even going to try. It's curved out, and it really isn't sharp at all. Can it be? It can be ridiculously sharp, and what I've just touched it up a bit. I took like 5-10 minutes on my stone on the 800 grit just to give it a rough, I don't know, edge, and it's pretty darn sharp. The tip is ruined. Just the tiniest bit of it is gone. You can't really even tell, I mean, this kind of distance, but it is. There's a little emblem, however you want to pronounce it, on this side. It's not on this side. Overall, though, it's a pretty beastly intense knife. Some complaints, though. I mean, super tactical. But yeah, it's a good knife for what it is. I think it would go well with like a Kos Hanwei tactical katana or something along those lines if this was in black. But as a combat knife, it's pretty good. I don't really buy combat knives ever. It's just this one was so cheap and such a good deal at the time, I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, it's the crkt hissatsu. This is the Weasel Media signing out. Please rate, comment, and/or subscribe. Bye.